Family, we have a major update here. But, I've been checking my phone since this update came on board. I check my phone, I was even trying to ask you people how far, because I check my account, my bank account, and to see if some coins enter, but the coins no enter because some people came out to tell us that Traoré, first of all, has recruited internet and social media militias. And on the other side, some of them, they are being paid. And I'm checking. These people are being, according to them, they are being paid, or we are being paid to, do propaganda for Traoré. So I check my account. Money no enter my account. Money no enter. But whichever way, family, there is a loud and solid accusation laid by RSF, not the Rapid Support Force in Sudan. No mistake. This accusation is just too loud. The whole thing started, I think, 2 months ago. Yes, I watched a video. I'm going to take you through, all right, so that you understand what is going on very properly. Even the defense minister of Burkina Faso has been accused of being part of this group that Traoré created, according to them. Which the whole thing is not making sense. But hold on, these guys, it look like the wine that they are taking is becoming a problem. I watched some videos 2 months ago, 2 to 3 months ago. I thought it's AI. In my honesty, I thought it's AI. So that is why I didn't bring that video on board. In the video, I watched journalists. It is now that the video is making sense to me, or the thing is making sense to me, that no, those videos were not AI generated. They were actual videos. Some of these journalists from these highly regarded media houses, they were on. I looked for the video, I couldn't find it, like I would have been playing it. They were sitting at a table and they were lamenting that because of the new media, people don't listen to them anymore. The conversation was tied to what is going on in the Sahel. So their conversation was surrounding the Sahel, and they were lamenting that no, people don't pay attention to them anymore. So something needs to be done because of the new media. I thought no, because if anything at all, they can be having meeting regarding this issue. But now it is clear that this is not AI generated. The people are frustrated of the fact that people no longer listen to them, but people are listening to the true and independent voice on the media, like people like us. So please give me a like, subscribe, and put us on notification. Now, this is what we wake up with. Reporters Without Borders, RSF, the Press Freedom Organization. The RSF we are talking about, this is a press freedom organization, so-called. That's why I said you shouldn't confuse it with the Sudan Rapid, the Sudan Rapid Support Force. No. Now, they published an investigation on 23rd July 2026. And into that investigation, they used the term digital militia. And this digital militia, in their publication, is connected to Ibrahim Traoré, the leader of Burkina Faso. Now, this is what the group came up with. Let me read this. Okay, then we go to how the group operates and their key cases that they actually put on board and how they frame the whole thing. So let's take it one after the other for you to understand. From there, you are going to listen to a community in Burkina Faso. Then we ask them a particular question. Let them answer that question. You trust me, right? Now, the group in their publication, this is what we have. Since Traoré took power in September 2022, his government has cultivated the Bataillon d'intervention rapide de la communication. So, in English, Rapid Communication Intervention Battalion, created or cultivated by Ibrahim Traoré. So when they say cultivated, we can just use the word harvest in the, you understand? So it kind of like they're talking about the people who saw the work that Traoré is doing, and they are pushing it out there since they have decided to only publish terrorist attack. Now they give the name Rapid Communication Intervention Battalion. In abbreviation, it is BIR-C.
A quick notice. BIR-C has absolutely nothing to do with Burkina Faso's authorities. This is just a platform created by African activists to platform the voice of Africa.
According to them, this is a group of highly influential cyber activists who spread military propaganda on social media. The English the RSF use in describing the group is heterogeneous militia mixing activists. Anonymous account, it is mixed with activists, and figures in this group are close to power. And they even incite that a sitting minister is also part of this, and they did not even give their names out. If you are confident enough, why can't you give their name out? And in their reportage, they went as far to say that they track phone numbers of this account, and then the account, they trace it, and then it went directly to Burkina Faso authorities and all that. But let's put that aside, because when I got there, I was asking myself, is the Burkina Faso's cyber wall so weak to the point that these people can track even, how do you call it, the minister's phone numbers and account and all that, but whichever way. Now, this is how the group operate according to this RSF. The RSF says the group occupy the digital space and attack dissident voices with total impunity, calling it a swarm that sting anyone who dare criticize Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Tactics that they use include online harassment, doctored images, insult, threat, slander, and disinformation. Beautiful. Now, the key case that they brought on board in their reportage is the one which involved British Sudanese Sky News reporter Yusra El-Baghi. This one on your screen, who had interview with Ibrahim Traoré, and after the interview, she decided to do propaganda, and then the whole media flame up against her. She collected the woto from all angles, right? Beautiful. So they use her as a case in their reportage that since the time she tried to put the truth according to them out, she has come under attack. And when you come down, let me read the last slide. They actually mention some, how do you call it, activists, their name, whom they think that they are also part of this group, created or cultivated by Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, to do propaganda for him. I'm not surprised. The protests that we did recently also, All Africa protests, which I posted a video here, and I said that video should have the highest like, and then it did. And we call for protests, and it happened across the entire Africa. They said Ibrahim Traoré was the one who organized that particular protest. Meanwhile, I, the person who posted the video and called for the protest, I never saw Ibrahim Traoré in my entire life before. I never met the president of Burkina Faso before. But they said the president of Burkina Faso was the one who organized, how do you call it, that protest. And I'm asking myself, so when did Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, met me and gave me money to organize protests? But whichever way, let's put that aside. These people, they have failed in their propaganda, and therefore they resorted into accusation. Let's agree, okay? Let's agree. Let us just give the benefit of that. Okay, they are paying some group of people to do propaganda for Traoré, no problem. Let's hang it aside. There is a community right now in Burkina Faso where they don't have light, stable light in there. A plant was built. There are other communities, other regions where another plant is in the process that will be commissioned very soon. 50 megawatt here. How do you call it? 120 megawatt here. 220 megawatt here. Factories that are being built in some of the communities and all that. When you go to those people and you are asking them if the nation is going to the right direction, you expect them to tell you what? That the nation is not going to the right direction. If you are telling us that the people are putting doctored images, of course, some people are putting doctored images and all that, but there's a truth on ground that Burkina Faso is going in the right direction. Because, let me give you this information right here. Traoré just inaugurated a dam Saturday, 25th July 2026 in Po. When you look at the size of the dam, a dam wall nearly 700 meters long. It was built within the space of 8 months. According to report, the people, they have been asking the politicians and leaders who came before Traoré since 1960 that my brothers and sisters, build dam for us, we need dam. They said don't agree. They used it as propaganda, how do you call it? campaign message under your democracy. They've not been able to fulfill that. And today, Ibrahim Traoré, without promising them, but he was able to, fulfill his promise. Listen to what the people said on your screen.
We hoped for this dam throughout all the years of our independence. With each president, we raised this issue. Comrade Traoré came just barely 3 years ago. We raised the issue with him once or twice. He did not respond to us. He did not make grand speeches, but the dam is here. In less than 2 years...
That's it. The people are saying that Traoré did not promise them. They asked so many times. Nobody mind them, but he came. 2023, they raised that issue. He did not promise them. He did not say anything. The work is being done. You people ignore all those things. When we are putting it out there for people to see the good thing that the man is doing, which you will not put out there, you say we are part of a group called a BIR, BNI, a CBQ, a QIZ. What the hell is wrong with you people? Are you people, is something wrong somewhere? Perhaps we should turn the question. We should flip the coin to begin to ask the question, who exactly is in a particular group doing propaganda? Because we want to understand, right? Let us get this correctly. If you are claiming that we are in a group and we have been recruited into a group, which is the reason why we always talk about the good things going on in Burkina Faso, which group are you in? Which is the reason why you always speak bad things, which are not even happening. Which group are you in that you always have the video of the T group anytime they go to do atrocity? You always have those videos quickly. And this video will circulate among you. How did you manage to get those videos, all of you? Why is it that in all your reportage, although you guys are different media houses, but your reportage, when we read it, it is just a twerk of words, but it is the same thing. If this week you want to champion anti-narrative, all of you start, and then it will be the same narrative from the beginning to the end, the composition, everything, all the platform. If you are not in any group, then how did you magically, how do you do it? We want to understand. If we should talk about this lady that did the interview with Ibrahim Traoré, which they use as their case, if we should talk about that lady, we are not blind. They are saying that this is the group that championed anti-narrative against the lady. Who pushed the lady to push anti-narrative against the leader? The people, even the people of Burkina Faso, the lady was jammed on the Francophone chat more than the Anglophone chat because the Burkinabés themselves started jamming her. If the people are not seeing the thing, they will not jam her. She started the propaganda and the people begin to tell her the truth. That is what happened. So this is the accusation that they are now laying against the Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the leader of Burkina Faso, which is not going to hold because people are awake. This propaganda is not going to hold. I will urge them to continue trying, but the truth is that it is not going to hold. When go to their pages, all the factories, the development, the road construction, nothing of sort is on your page. The only thing you can put on your page is to take video from the T group and put it on your page to do propaganda. When we are projecting, it should be projecting your terrorist video. Let us be projecting development, and let's see who will have the highest view, who will make much more influence. People love good things. But anyway, family, we know what they are doing, right? We know what they are doing. This is not a new thing. Opinions are different. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. See you in the next episode. Respect.